Welcome everybody. I am Dr. Jenny Labonte. I am a DPC owner and operator of Inspire Family Medicine and a family physician. And I'm so glad that you joined me today. We are tackling the topic of stress. Like, who doesn't have stress? Everybody has stress. Oh my gosh, one of the things that I really appreciated was I got a definition of stress when I was doing a workshop not that long ago, and I really liked it. It resonated with me, and I'm going to share that with you. And stress was described as the effect or the toll that a circumstance has that's greater than the tools that we have to combat it. That's when we feel stress. And so I wanted to come on today because I actually saw a patient in the office who was experiencing some stress, and she asked me, what would I recommend for combating the stress? And so I went through a whole list of things that I thought would help her. And then I thought, I'm gonna pop on this video and give these tips to all of you. So I am giving you 7 tips today for ways that you can help to harness and manage your stress. So, tip number 1, think about using simple things like music. Using your sense of sound and tapping into music can be a very powerful way to manage your emotions, your moods, your feelings. I mean, how many of you out there have experienced a situation where you've put on some headphones and you put on a song and it puts you into a different mood when you listen to that music? And so you might think about, when you're stressed, how can you use the power of sound, music, to help to shift your mood and help to de-stress you? The second tip is to use movement to help to manage the stress. Now, there's a great quote out there that says, in order to change the emotion, you have to change the motion. And I love that. It's so true. Oftentimes when you're feeling stressed, if you can get out and move your body, whether that's going for a walk in nature, a hike, going to the gym, even just dancing around your living room naked if you want to. All of these things can help to release endorphins in your body, which are those feel-good chemicals, and will help to combat stress. The third tip that I have is considering using your sense of smell. That too is a very powerful sense in your body, and it can help you to relax depending on what you're smelling. So you can use aromatherapy. And some of my favorites, I actually brought them to show you. I often will use doTERRA essential oils. So there's one that they have called Adaptive. I'll put it up on the screen. This one's great. It's specifically made as a calming blend that helps to relax and calm your emotions. They also have a really cool one called Balance. This one has a real cedar woodsy smell to it, and for a lot of people it's very grounding, and that can be helpful. And then my go-to, my favorite that I put in my diffuser almost every day here at work is lavender. That one is well known as being a calming and relaxing essential oil. So you can use that to help de-stress. Number 4, a very, very important tool that if you don't have this in your tool belt already, you should really consider getting it, is the tool of meditation. There are so many studies and research out there showing how helpful it is in controlling anxiety, depression, and also managing your stress. And may I suggest that in this world of technology where most of us have a smartphone, you can download a meditation app right onto your phone. If you don't know how to meditate, which many of us don't, sometimes it's just easier to go through a guided meditation. Some of my favorite apps that I keep on my phone for meditation include Insight Timer, Headspace, 10% Happier. There's even Oprah and Deepak do meditations together, which I absolutely love. Even things like the Peloton app has meditations on it, which I listen to on a very frequent basis. So meditation, That's a major one. The fifth tip that many people find helpful is journaling. So getting all of those thoughts out of your head and on paper can really help you to sort through things and help you to decipher whether all of these thoughts that you've got swirling around are actually true, or if they're not true, or if they're just kind of making you feel a certain way. So journaling is really important. Tip number 6 is to consider connecting with others. That's a huge one. Connection with others is one of the pillars of lifestyle medicine. It is one of the things that helps us to live a healthier, longer life. And so having healthy relationships with friends, family, colleagues, even having a coach, those things can be greatly important when you're trying to combat stress and have somebody to talk to, someone to distract you, somebody to have, conversation and fun things to do with. So think about that. And then that also leads into tip number 7, which is maybe have a counselor. A professional counselor can be really important if you're trying to combat your stress. I'm going to give you a bonus tip because I think that this one is also really important, especially in the field of lifestyle medicine. It's the using sleep as a tool. Sleep is important because when you're getting good quality sleep, a good 7 to 8 hours or more per night, that really helps to restore the body. It restores the mind. It helps to make you more resilient to stress. So really focusing on that, taking the time to set yourself up for a good night's sleep. That's really important. All right, folks, so I've given you 7 tips and a bonus. I hope you found that helpful. I want you to do me a favor and drop a comment below as to which tip you think you're going to try. Something you haven't been doing, but one that you thought was a really good idea and resonated with you, and what you think you're going to try. And let me know how it works out. If you are looking for a primary care doctor, we are still taking new patients. You can go onto our website at www.inspirefamilymedicine.com and you can learn a little bit more about direct primary care. And I hope to see you soon. Thanks for joining me. Take care.